Hello, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome back to Reflections of Faith. I am your girl Fatima, and this is episode 4, Overcoming Negative Thoughts and Staying Spiritually Grounded. Good morning. I pray that your day started on a soft note, and even if it didn't, inshallah, we're about to shift that energy together. Alhamdulillah. Okay, well, let's get right into it. You know, those mornings where you wake up, you stretch, you breathe, and then a negative thought just pops up out of nowhere like, hey, remember me? Yeah, I know we've all been there. We've all been there, subhanAllah. But today, we're talking about how to rise above that, how to recognize those thoughts, reframe them, and stay grounded in your faith, no matter what your mind tries to throw at you, okay? So, right before we start, I want to remind you to please subscribe so you don't miss any of these reflections. They always show up exactly when you need them, okay? So let's be honest. You know, negative thoughts have no schedule. They don't knock. They don't text ahead like, hey, is now a good time? They just show up. Sometimes it's self-doubt. Sometimes it's old memories. Sometimes it's just your brain being dramatic early in the morning, okay? But the first step is identifying them. Catching yourself when your inner voice says things like, I'm not enough. I always mess things up. Nothing is going right. You know, when that happens, just pause for a minute. Because that's not your soul talking. That's worry, pressure, stress, and shaitan love to amplify those whispers. Now, here's the beautiful part, right? You know, in Islam, we're not expected to fight negativity alone. You know, we have dua, we have Quran, we have dhikr, alhamdulillah, and we have Allah reminding us again and again that He is closer to us than our own jugular vein. So when a negative thought hits, reframe it with faith. You know, like, I'm struggling becomes Allah is with me and He never abandons me. I can't handle this becomes with Allah, I can face anything. Everything is going wrong becomes Allah is guiding me even through what I don't understand yet. So, you know, for me personally, there were days where, you know, negativity was louder than anything else. And to be honest, the only thing that quieted it was sitting down, closing my eyes and saying, Ya Allah, purify my thoughts and anchor my heart. Just that, and my whole energy shifted. You know, sometimes it's not about pushing negative thoughts away. It's about grounding yourself deeper in Allah's mercy so they lose their power. Understand? So the next time negativity creeps in, and trust me, it will. Pause, breathe, and remind yourself of who you are in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Strong, capable, guided, and never alone. Okay? So let's do this for today, right? I want you to choose one negative thought and practice reframing it with faith. One thought, one pause, one shift. And watch your entire day changes, inshallah ta'ala. Once again, thank you for sharing this morning with me. Don't forget to subscribe so these reflections always find their way to you, okay? May your mind be peaceful, your heart steady, and your faith unshakable. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Ciao.